Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was. Um, isn't this a sad story of the 20 ex-boyfriends of Taylor Swift? No? Um, Let me start again. Once upon a time, in a far, far away village, but actually it was really nearby the Soriana. It doesn't matter. There was a girl called Brenda that was reading a book. But then suddenly, she heard a sound and decided to go and look what it was. Yes, you're supposed to go.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
I came here to take you back in time so that you can know how technology evolved.
Are you a witch?
Of course not. I'm a time fairy. Look. And I don't like what you're wearing. It's too sporty. Espectro patronum. See? That's much better. But your shoes was... This thing is not working again. Well, I think now we can go.
While they were walking through the woods, the magician saw the perfect place to stop and explain the importance of this place.
Where are we? Just wait and you'll see. Well,
We are in the High Middle Ages.
we already know that. Okay, as I was saying, the High Middle Ages was a period of time in European history between the 11th and 13th century.
But what is the difference with the others?
Well, the difference between both of them
Was the rapidly increasing population of Europe, which brought about great social and political change from the preceding era.
Hey, get out of my crowd!
What are these crabs?
Well, these ones have been made by the plow. A plow is a very recent invention in my village. It makes my life easier because now I don't have to do the lines by myself. The plow does for you.
Wow.
And the inventions made in this time were a dramatic increase in agricultural activity.
And if we put all of this together, we find out that these were the first teams to keep on going and find more and more.
We need to keep on moving.
And they appear in the Renaissance. New ideas flourished in areas such as the fine arts, sciences, and philosophy. This time period produced many new inventions and innovations.
One of the major inventions in this time was the printing press.
So, who invented the printing press?
The printing press was invented by Gutenberg in 1445.
And in your own words, what is a printing press?
It's a machine that passes images and letters onto a surface by ink. With this, we see that people were able to buy more written materials.
Oh, yes, and it makes a difference with the Middle Ages.
Exactly. And technology is and was born with neoliberalism.
And also improve the economy.
Let's go for a walk.
Yes, let's see what we can find. Look, Gutenberg.
Do you want to have some fun with him?
Yay!
There was a guy, Johannes Gutenberg, revolution of written word, perfected the printing press. At the start of the new century, 1400s in Germany, yeah, that's him, Gutenberg.
I want to know more about him.
We're in the 17th century during the scientific revolution.
Before the scientific revolution, people did believe the ideas that were given to them. But during this time, they started to investigate further and further.
But what about technology in this time?
Well, there were amazing inventions during this time, but one of it was the telescope. Do you want to know the person who invented it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, come on, my lady.
Oh, who's that one?
Hi, I'm Galileo.
Can you tell us about the telescope?
Well, with the telescope I saw the moon and I saw it had cavities and it wasn't smooth as we see it normally at night. And I also saw two planets which are Jupiter and Saturn, and wow, they're extraordinary.
Oh, amazing. And what else did you discover about the universe?
I discovered how everything does not move around the Earth.
So you proved Copernicus' theory?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yes.
Hey, I like your...
What happened to him?
I just froze him. Okay, let's go.
Where are we?
You're in the Industrial Revolution.
What happened in this time?
Well, during the Industrial Revolution, people started to move to the cities, and this created a new class, which was named as workers. Do you want to know who invented the steam machine?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Who's him?
James Watt.
Oh.
Alright, now look, it's the 18th century, and things just haven't changed much. But listen to this real quick. With so many problems in the world today, it's kinda hard, F-A-R-M-ing, okay? No time to play sports or sit back. No time to watch shows or spit raps. When farm technology improved, farmland gave us more food. Cool. What should we do with this extra food? Let's make babies and feed it to them with a spoon. So the population boom, doubling in Europe and then doubling again soon. With more kids, we need more clothes. We can't stitch those by hand, oh no. I built a mill with machines that sew. Textile industry is looming, yo. James Watt had a dream, these machines would work better on steam. So we've seen more steam, more coal, more slums, more smoke, less time, less space. Life is...
And with the steam machine, the production increased and their prices decreased.
So this means that there were more products in less cost.
Exactly. So let's continue.
Okay.
Suddenly, Brenda and the magician appear in the scene. Now they were in the 19th century.
Oh, your horse! You're here with Napoleon. So, dear author, what can you tell us about him?
The artillery arm went through some major renovations prior to Napoleon's rise to power. Under the direction of Inspector General Jean-Baptiste, these innovations have been described as the foundation of the military achievements of revolutionary and Napoleonic France.
But what innovations?
Well, gun carriages were built to a standard model. The mobility of the guns was improved by harnessing the horses in pairs instead of in a file. Hardwood axles replaced heavy iron ones, and accuracy was improved through the introduction of the tangent sight, which is a graduated brass measure that enabled the gunner to sight the gun on a target. The greater mobility of the artillery will be one of the most defining improvements, since it will make it possible for the guns to accompany divisions.
So what did he basically do with technology?
Well, Napoleon essentially mastered Europe with the weapons and equipment that was available.
And now we're gonna have some fun with Napoleon. Bee-dee-dee-ba-dee-dee-boo.
Corsican born, not so tall. Military was his call. French Revolution general. Staged a coup d'etat, now his first console. Napoleon, he's the one. Napoleon, you better run. Napoleon, with his grand army. Napoleon, you better run away.
Sorry, we have to go.
And so, they were back again home. Brenda discovered that her real vocation was to be a singer. And well, with the story...
Yeah, and what about me?
Well, you discovered that you weren't a real fairy. I'm sorry to tell you that. And well, all this story finalizes with a happy ever.
Let me finish for once.
Okay, go ahead.
And we live happily ever after. Beep, 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 beep.